Many of you have traveled from cities outside Chennai, and despite your tight schedule ahead of the Delhi Auto Expo, I thank you for making it for this event. It is a delight to host you once again for another special announcement. So before we begin, may I request you to please put your cell phones on silent. Thank you.
Hello everyone.
The automobile industry is evolving rapidly as we speak, with technological evolution, environment-friendly initiatives, and of course, the rapidly growing trend of scooterization.
Wait for it.
To talk more about this, I request Mr. K.N. Radhakrishnan, President and CEO, TVS Motor Company, to please come on stage.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome from TVS Motor Company. Season's greetings and a very happy new year to all of you and your family members. Before I start, I want to share something important with you all. Sudarshan is unable to join us today in person due to an urgent personal exigency outside the city. Thank you for making time to join us here on this momentous occasion where we shall herald a new era in the scooter industry. Before my team takes us through the details of this great event,
yes guys, it's gonna take some time for the launch, but hello everyone, all the 200 people have joined right now.
TVS Motor Company has always been at the forefront of many firsts in the industry, driven by keen customer understanding, indigenous R&D, engineering, manufacturing, which are recognized globally. Long before scooterization became the phenomenon it is today, TVS Motor Company has been driving innovation and customer delight in the scooter industry. Be it the iconic TVS Scooty, which has championed independent female mobility for the last 2 decades, a feat unmatched in the industry. Or like the 1 million plus TVS Vigos on the road, which repeatedly won the coveted best executive scooter from JD Power.
What do you guys say? Is it a
For the last few
125 or
years,
is it a
as we have rapidly
150?
expanded our presence,
Let me know in the comments right now if it's a 150 or a 125. Let's vote.
The love we got right from the onset was phenomenal, and even our latest variant, TVS Jupiter Classic, has been warmly received, well evidenced in the fact that it is the fastest ever to reach the 2 million mark, always providing
I see 125 coming in a little more. But don't
even
you guys
more than
want
the
a
market share
150?
gain or growth, what really delights us is the extent of consumer faith reposed in us. The feedback from consumers on our offerings
No,
has
it's
been
not a 250,
very
neither
high.
it's a 110. But there's something between a 125 and a 150.
All our endeavors are deeply
TVS
rooted in
Graphite,
our
that's a
philosophy
nice
of
name.
identifying and understanding consumer segments and being able to design, develop, engineer, and provide a superior holistic value proposition to the customers. As we look around today, there is
Nice
a new
one.
India emerging,
1 lakh cc, even
a
I
new
like to
India
ride on.
driven by technology. The young of India, Gen Z, add acceleration to propel India forward into a new age. I'm happy that we stand here today with our latest offering for this young dynamic TG. We will delight them with an outstanding offering with attractive first-time features. I'm sure once you have seen it, you will agree that it will attract and drive aspirations of consumers in the global markets. Before I completely steal the thunder away from the presentations to follow, let me stop here to extend my congratulations and gratitude to the entire team at TVS Motor Company that conceptualized, designed, developed and manufactured this new offering. I'd like to thank all our suppliers and our entire supply chain for being part of this high quality journey.
Going back the history. That's nice. TVS Luna.
Lastly, I would like to extend a warm welcome and thank all our media friends here for making time so close to the Auto Expo. Thank you and thank you very much.
Thank you, Jayana. At TVS Motor Company, we pride ourselves for creating products which can straddle across the length and breadth of customer requirements. To elaborate on this in detail, I invite on stage Mr. Anirudh Haldar, Vice President Marketing, Commuter Motorcycles, Scooters, and Corporate Brand.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much once again to all of you here, our friends from the media, our colleagues, and all those watching this on live class. Thank you for joining us. It's a very, very momentous day for us. We're bringing you an offering that we think will not only delight the consumer that we are targeting in India, but a product that will be a global product from our state. Before I get into the specifics of the product, my request would be to take a minute to give you a context as to where is it that you are operating, the scooter industry. A category that has seen phenomenal growth over the last few years. From a time when it had gone down to almost 11% of category share, which means out of 100 two-wheelers sold in the country, only one used to be a scooter. To today, where out of every 3 two-wheelers sold in the country, one is a scooter. Scooterization has truly arrived. A phenomenon that's powering mobility in India in a whole different way. And with that come new target audiences, new niches, with very different and distinctive needs. So how does this large industry, which has seen double-digit CAGRs, when the rest of the two-wheeler industry has seen single-digit, in this, how does the market break up? Who are the audiences? Who are part of this journey? If you break up the overall industry into primary usage, family or personal use, and we look at it across genders, male and female, then this is the layout of the market. 60% of the usage is for personal use. 40% is for the family, of which 28% is male and 12% is female in the family use category, and a whopping 42% of personal use is with the male audience in the balance with female. At TVS, we've always been very clear and targeted in our portfolio. We've ensured that we have looked at a target audience, understood them keenly, and designed products specific for those needs. This is how our portfolio stacks up. The TVS Vigo looks at the family use predominantly red, where Jupiter, as the Indian family scooter, works across personal use and family use for the Indian male, but a slightly older Indian male, the family man. And then of course the iconic TVS Scooty, which has always been championing independence and mobility. But there is a PT that is emerging, becoming stronger, which still does not have a product which is truly designed keeping them in mind. The young Indian. We have taken Gen Z as an inspiration, and we clearly see that there is 10% of the industry today who have an opportunity for a product which is far more suited for them, which will be far more focused on them. And that's a big opportunity that we're walking into, which we did not till date have a product for, and we're changing that today. This is who we are talking to. The Gen Z, young, affluent, carefree, open-minded, with very specific community requirements. It should go to college work, but also to hang out, to have fun. So it needs a lot more. It is no longer going to just be a practical offering. It has to have far more to be able to delight this audience. What really makes a difference for this
Yes,
audience
even I am
is
expecting
their
the
belief
same.
structure.
It should be competitive to the Aprilia.
In terms of their life, their worldview, they're very different from those that came before, many of us. Studious is good, smart is better. Where you can put in the maximum gain from the minimum amount of effort. They're looking for smart solutions. Conventions, they've stood time, but if belief drives you otherwise, then do what your belief drives you. This is what this PG talks about. But they're not rebels. They're not out there just protesting for the sake of it. They believe in change. They believe in being changing. Do more than just talk. They're driving entire business models. This is a time of the shared economy, where it's going beyond just owning an asset. It's sharing it. Sharing it in terms of both owning of use of the asset and also the experience of using that asset. They do more than collaborate or compete. They collaborate. They go beyond the known maxims. They build bigger ideas. They build ecosystems. And this is coming from their thinking. They place a huge premium on being versatile. It's not about just doing one thing and just being good at one thing. They've been able to do many things
Okay
at the same
guys,
time.
so
And that was
let's guess a name
what
for
was
the
the
scooter.
difference.
Is it the NTorq? Is it the...
Perhaps that's why
Which
they
one is
value
it? Is it a
a
125?
life,
Is it a
a
graphite?
life well lived, a life full
It's
of
life.
authentic, rich experiences over having just a career. Something an earlier generation used to spend a lot of time on. Being young has always been associated with speed, with being fast. But they are more than just fast, they're quick. Why is it different? It's not about how fast you can go, but how fast can you change, how agile are you, how nimble are you, how quickly can you move. It reflects in their driving styles as well. They not only want to hit top speeds, but be able to maneuver through traffic, to take quick changes. They are more quick, they're not only fast. For them, smart work beats being just hard work. Maximize your gain. Challenge what is conventional. Follow your conventions. They are very careful about the impression they make because they know that in this world, first impressions are critical. They follow their own rules. And success for them is only on their own terms. They're quick thinking, they're stylish, they're trendsetters. But let's not forget, they're born in a hugely different era. They're born in an era where communication has been extremely fast. They are digital natives. They have been born into an era where the third screen was their first screen. They have always been mobile first. They don't understand any other world. But they're not the conventional digital natives. They're not talking about Facebook. They're moved off it. They're going into dark social. They're very selective with whom they want to share their life experiences. It's not just about posting. It's about living those experiences, sharing it with like-minded people. The way they consume information is also very different. They no longer Google it. They YouTube it. They want it's seen by somebody credible they can reference with, doing what they want to learn about, and so they learn. But more than anything else, you cannot pass them an alternative fact. They want the genuine, they want the real. Anything else, and they'll call it out. Let's meet them. Let's meet the Gen Z.
There are always those ones. We hear all of them. The ones who sit on the last bench and still top the class. The ones who flock in groups, yet stay individuals. The ones who care about nothing, yet care about the world. The ones who know it all, but still want to keep learning. They graduate in science and start out as a freelance artist. The serious achievers who can't stop playing the fool. The ones who are crazy in the head, but with a head on their shoulders. They demand different. They experiment. They are not meant to be defined, slotted, or labeled. Gen Z, they are a generation of the impossible.
If they have to be defined in one line as to what their credo is, it would be they believe that mere attitude is not good enough. You need to have ability backing up that attitude. So ability and attitude define this generation. What are the needs of a scooter? A lot of the common answers would give you convenience, comfort, ease, safety. A lot of products provide this. But a generation like that couldn't just be happy with this. They need more. What are their unmet needs? Why is this a white space? They need style. They need far better handling. They want that sense of power. They want excitement. They have very low attention spans, remember? They want a lot of excitement. In the ride, in the way it looks, in the way it feels, and of course, with the kind of technology that's built into it. This is what we're trying to address. So what's our answer? Our answer is awe. Awe is what they're seeking. They want to be awed by the product they own. They want others to be in awe of them. And you want others to be in awe of the scooter, of the product they're buying. And it needs to be smart. But this is an era of being smart. We're trying to be, and we have built that into the vehicle. They want a very different kind of maneuverability. Not only easy, but fast, quick, being able to move through traffic in a very different manner. Acceleration. They want far greater torque, they want a very powerful engine. They really respect the authenticity that we have with the 35 years of racing, the TVS racing. We have built that into it. And we have baked in technology. Technology of the kind that the scooter industry has yet not seen in India. So before we meet this vehicle, let's for a minute meet the new technology that it comes loaded with. And what makes it India's first Bluetooth connected scooter.
What if a scooter could speak to you, answer for you? What if it could say your name and show you the way? What if it could connect you in ways you never imagined? What if? Get the if out. Say hello to TVS Smart Connect. The first of its kind revolutionary connected technology from TVS. Designed to unleash a world of connected awesomeness. TVS Smart Connect. Get, set, connect.
So for the first first time in India, you have a scooter which is connected and can communicate with the rider on not only convenience, safety, and absolutely cutting edge of technology on this. So this, my friends, is what we have baked into the product. This is the audience that we have done it for. And I'm sure now you are as keen to know what it looks like, what it feels like, and let's meet.
It's time.
As man and machine, we will wow the world today with engineering that surpasses expectations, technology that exceeds limitations, and design that will create aspiration. Today, I present to you the future. TVS NTorq 125.
We have you on stage, please.
By the way, someone was asking, is Faisal there or Daniel here? I am Daniel over here because because Faisal is getting ready for the Auto Expo, so we will be seeing him a lot more ahead. So I guess you guys have subscribed to MotorBeam by the time.
Thanks, Jayana.
Yeah.
We'll do another round of Bluetooth at the end.
That's some funny comments coming in. Yep.
Thank you.
First Bluetooth enabled. Yeah.
I request you all to please take your seat. Thank you.
Yes, I will do a walk around. That's not Faisal here, Daniel here. I will do a walk around. Daniel, K99 Networks, Siddharth, everybody over there.
We'll do one more round. We'll do one more round with you.
Yes, look at the madness.
There are a couple of them on the side as well. But before we move on, the last thing from my side, a quick snapshot of what all the TVS NTorq 125 brings for its audience.
What will be just arrived? No, it just stormed in, wearing the look of steel and stealth, connecting tomorrow, today, cutting through the breeze, slicing through common logic. What will be just arrived? With styling inspired by a stealth aircraft, TVS Racing inspired performance. Smart Connect, the first ever connected technology from TVS. And a gamut of never before features.
There is a kill switch, a lap timer, and a lot more. A kill switch on a scooter. Well, that made me laugh a lot right now. This is something that Honda should know. There's a kill switch in the scooter.
The new TVS NTorq has just arrived.
TVS NTorq 125 is an indigenously developed scooter and is the first product to premiere the TVS Smart Connect. To take you through the engineering and technology aspects of the scooter, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Vinay Harne, President, New Product Development.
Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to explain to you the design story and the whole background with which we designed this TVS NTorq 125. The concept of the whole product design was delivering aspirational design, aspirational features, and a great performance, which is excellent handling and vehicle dynamics. The design keywords that we started with in this product and the inspiration for the design were based on sporty dynamics technology, and many of the inspirations from the products you can see in this slide. Creating a visual identity, the concept was depicted earlier in Auto Expo some time back, and this is the same graphite concept that we have taken forward in this product. Further, the concept was designed and refined in detail through digital sculpting, and every smallest element was developed with ergonomics, with environment and aerodynamics in
So by
mind.
the time the dog
As you can see, the final
can
product
the subscribers right now guess the
sporty and
price.
edgy facets, very sharp lines.
Let's guess the
And
price.
the product was designed with all the engineering background that we learned from our racing experience. A unique DRL adds to the aggressive front looks, and this provides safety and high efficiency. The whole ergonomics is designed with customer at the center, particular age group, particular riding stance, riding requirements, fast and aggressive ride with good control. And so this was done with enabling the whole dynamic control of the vehicle under different conditions. Chunky tubeless tires, unique exhaust, rotopital front brakes, and really dynamic posture results in delivering the strong performance and good road grip. If you see further, as you saw already a little more in detail, the Bluetooth connected smart speedometer, many other features of the speedometer will be now seen in the next slides. The styling details can be seen with headline seat, the NTorq 3D logo, and very exclusive features. The vehicle has got large speedometer, large display, large storage tank, smartphone charger, and many other areas which are of day-to-day use and very well styled. We come to the engine and the powertrain details. The advanced engine is with a 3-valve 9.4 bhp at 7,500 rpm. This is one of the fastest acceleration vehicles, and if you see in this class, this is the fastest acceleration with top speed of 95 km per hour. The performance is designed and developed using our racing experience. The new 125cc class engine is having auto choke, intelligent ignition system, and many other technologies which were learned over years from our scooter experience and racing. And the sporty muffler has been provided with a unique beat, which is very powerful. The split type intake pipe and air filter design are very special. Here we will be seeing the computational fluid dynamics image of airflow through the engine and the cooling system. The airflow through the engine and the mixture preparation details can be seen in this. This is how we have achieved a very high volumetric efficiency and a good acceleration, good combustion. The bottom two images are showing the cooling system and lubrication flow to take out the heat from the engine to be able to deliver high volumetric efficiency. The thermal management details can be seen in this slide, where the cooling fan and the streamlining of the style, aerodynamics of the style is done in such a way that a good cool air enters through the fan, and that is taking away the heat from the combustion chamber through the cylinder head and fins. More details of the induction system. This is a unique air filter box which is combined with foam on paper, and it is possible to remove the air filter for servicing in a minimum time, and it is just open outside to be able to service. We come to engine performance in terms of torque and power. Compared to any other engine in this class, it is a really good performance, very high acceleration, and the torque can be seen as far better than all our competitors. Similarly with power, the torque and power are outstanding for this size of engine. Vehicle acceleration in 0 to 60 almost throughout the band. It is better than the competitors, with top benefit up to 0 to 60 in 9 seconds. Vehicle maximum speed is also higher than all others at 95 km per hour. Now we come to vehicle engineering. Youthful ride along with aggressive stance and sporty performance have been handled by many engineering features which we will see in detail. This graph shows the design philosophy where we have achieved sporty ride along with comfort and convenience. It's a very strong balance that has to be achieved for getting this, where high comfort and convenience along with nimble and sporty ride. So the balance is achieved in different ways on various parameters, which is explained in this slide. Chassis and vehicle layout, vehicle design have been done in a way that completely new frame. This frame with sleeker packaging and yet providing higher space for the person to use the vehicle, and a different new suspension and brake system along with strong tires with better road grip are the foundation of the performance. We have developed a new control system with a ergonomic posture which helps in dynamic control, and this dynamic control posture details are explained in this slide, where compared to many vehicles where the scooter is designed for comfort, and then if the styling is just made to look like a stylish vehicle, but the basic engineering, the chassis, the ergonomics, if all of that is with standard ergonomics, then vehicle performance cannot be fully explored. Here we have very agile and powerful dynamic control, and the ergonomics for the customer in center has been designed with that in mind. Suspension is provided for comfort yet with a sporty ride. We have a twin tube gas charged rear shock absorber which is distinctly different from most other shock absorbers, where at certain speeds it does not provide good comfort. Ride and handling details can be seen in this. Easy maneuverability with sharp cornering and very high closeness to a motorcycle kind of performance. You will see when you ride the vehicle, and you can see even in the vehicle tires and the road grip. Now we come to the Smart Connect. This is the first ever Smart Connect scooter with particular features of connecting the mobile phone with the Bluetooth, and then there is a navigation, there is caller ID, and many other features which are related to day-to-day use by the customer in this generation. The features of the connected instrument cluster in detail are shown here. There are indications for Bluetooth, low battery, service reminder, helmet icon, engine oil temperature, average speed, and connection notification, and many other reminders and requirements of day-to-day use. Further details of what the Smart Connect features will do in a snapshot. Mainly you will be able to read the names of incoming call or SMS who is sending. Also you can send a message automatically that I am riding, do not disturb, navigation assist, and complete details of turn-by-turn indication by arrows. There is an app developed by TVS which is smartphone app, and this app, when it is connected with Bluetooth, the speedometer will be able to guide you with arrows to go left, right, and will make it easy to do navigation in the city. This product, when compared with all others, we will now see the superiority of this product on various counts. There are competitors in this segment, and there are also base vehicles which are like in the similar category. So if you see here, TVS NTorq has got nearly the same class of cubic capacity up to 125 cc, and torque and power details are given here. We have compared with the catalog values given by others, and the electrical comparison is seen here. We have 6.9 kilowatt and 9.4 bhp power and 10.5 Newton meter, which is both these torque and power specifications are class leading. Further, the vehicle dimensions, weight, other specifications are given in this. We have solid tires which are with 180 by 12, and both these tires with specifically front disc of Rotopital type 220 ensures very good control with high safety on any road conditions. Looking at the features, you can see the relativity between other vehicles and our vehicle. TVS NTorq comes with all these features on this slide are all available, while more than 50% of these are not available in most of our competing vehicles. Similarly, further, all the digital connect related features are not there in most vehicles, and TVS NTorq comes packed with these features. Apart from that, there are other features which are of day-to-day use, which are based on our development of this product with the customer in mind. Customer is at the center, and whatever is required for day-to-day use in a high-performance kind of scooter are provided in this vehicle. Thank you very much.
Thanks, sir. Can you have the lights on? With this, we come to the formal end of the presentation. We'll open the house for Q&A. I would request K. Radhakrishnan to please come on stage. We'll open the house for questions. There are mics available. Please take the mic, introduce yourself, and we'll address as many questions as possible.
Hi, Daniel here. So, the most important question I have right now, like even sir knows, I guess, the pricing. The pricing, yes.
Pricing.
It's a very important point. So we have priced it ex-showroom Delhi.
Yes.
58,750.
Nice.
Just repeat that. 58,750.
58,750 ex-showroom Delhi.
What about Chennai?
Chennai, when the product is available, we will launch the price. It will be available very shortly. The moment, now when I am speaking, trucks are already getting dispatched from our Mysore factory. So it will be available in a week's time, all India. So when the vehicles are there in the showrooms, we will announce the price in Chennai. Not in Chennai, Tamil Nadu.
There's one more question. There's one more question.
Little louder. Kindly wait, when we launch it here, we will announce the price. It is
So-
just another 1 week.
You know what we'll do is I just will inform the final prices for each city will be uploaded onto the website. It should be up in the next few days.
A crucial
I will come
question.
back to you then. Ravi, yes. Okay. 1 second.
What is the size of this particular segment, industry, and how much your competitors monthly does? So maybe any idea that how it is growing also? What is the percentage growth?
Scooter industry is growing, and today 1/3 of the industry, two-wheeler industry, is scooters. And as the industry grows, there will be more segments within the bigger category. And there are today a lot of young customers. This is positioned on that young customer segment. And we are expecting this to do extremely well, and it will grow. This is almost in line with what you have seen in motorcycles. Today we have premium, super premium, like that. So this is one segment which will definitely grow.
Yep, it's a
And,
125cc.
We are targeting first year to do more than 200,000, 2 lakh.
2 lakh.
The next 12 months. Thanks, sir. Any other questions? Well, Wait a minute.
Hi, my name is Amit Changani from MotorBeam. Is there an official number on the ARAI fuel efficiency of the scooter?
Say that again?
The ARAI fuel efficiency of the scooter. Is there an official number?
Not yet. Not yet.
Thanks.
We'll keep you posted on it.
This is Navneet. Apart from the young, upwardly mobile teams you are expecting for this particular talk, would you feel that the same Jupiter and Scooty lovers would like to come back to this segment?
Oh, this will definitely, we want many of our existing customers, Scooty customers, Jupiter customers to upgrade to this. Anyone who has got very young at heart, I think this is a brilliant model.
Thank you.
Just 1 second. If you take the mic, please.
Bala.
What is your market share in the scooter industry, sir?
We are growing faster than the industry today in scooters, and currently we are around 17%. And with this launch, we want to gain more share.
Any more questions? Or this one? I think.
Hi. Are you planning to export? Because you were mentioning that it's not just for the Indian market.
Yeah, there is a good market for this kind of product. We are planning definitely to export this and in many markets. We are confident that this will do extremely well.
Any other question? Last question? I mean, could you just...
We are not silent. The question was ARAI certified number. Abhay, you want to say that?
This is a performance scooter and we are not focusing on fuel economy on this. It depends on the person who is riding the vehicle. It will be on par with other 1 to 5cc vehicles. Whatever is the normal 1 to 5cc performance vehicles, this will be on par with that. If you want to discuss fuel economy, Vigo, Jupiter, Scooty, Zest, all products are there.
So, this NTorq app is only available for Android or iOS as well? The app, is it only available for Android or iOS as well?
It's only on Android right now.
Okay.
I mean, Kenan, I don't think there are any more questions.
There are no more questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll have another round of photo shoot.
Hello guys, so as we talk right now, this is the first scooter that have a Bluetooth connection, and that's what we have already known about, and it's a fully digital console right now. The only thing that's more interesting right now that it's got a 100 section rear tire, 100 section front tire and a 110 section rear tire. Both are 12-inch tires, and these seem very fat, and these are the Remora tires as I can see from now. These are the Remora tires on that. These come with alloy, and if you can notice, the intake, the cooling fan has a LED in it, or not really an LED, but it's in color red. So basically it brightens up the whole scooter. For the power figure, it is 9.4 PS at 7500 RPM. For torque, it's 10.5 Newton meters at 5500 RPM, which I see for pretty standard, it's pretty good. Scooter standard, it's pretty good. And yes, it gets not junky, but they are chunky. And I will say that these are gonna be most grippiest tires the scooters can get. Yes, the power is more than Grazia. Yes, it is. As everybody is right now, it's 58,500 X showroom. This is a sports scooter. They have planned this as a sports scooter, not a mileage scooter or something like that. but this is a sports scooter. For now there are no specific variants that have come in, but there will be variants coming in. Right now they have launched the with disc variant only, which comes with alloys right now.
India, please assemble on the right side of the hall. Kena is going to be summarized. If you can set up your camera here, Kena will join me in a couple of minutes.
It is carbureted, yes. All the scooters are carbureted. No scooter is fuel injected. Yep, there is an external fuel filler, as I can say right now, over here. Look at the rear. Yeah, the exhaust shape is pretty funny, I can say. Yes, it is very funny. I will show the key slot just a second. There are lots of people walking in. So the graphite concept has been brought into the NTorq, and this is a scooter we have right now. The Remora, chunky Remora tires over there. Price is at 58,500 ex showroom Delhi. That's the digital console. That's the key slot. 3D logo over there. The red fan design. Yep, rear's got a drum brake, and here's the disc, front disc, right over there. It's got a pedal disc at front, so that is new. Live in Chennai? Yes, we are live in Chennai. It's 5-liter fuel tank. It's got a 5-liter fuel tank, and it has an external fuel tank cap. The indicators are pretty nicely integrated all over here, if you can see. Yep. The tail design is pretty amazing. Let's just it's just a design. There's nothing written specifically. There's just NTorq written on it, and right over there there's a kill switch. This one, there's a kill switch. There's NTorq written. This is the complete digital instrument cluster. This is the switch. I'll turn it off, turn it on. You can see. I'm not gonna start it. I'm not gonna rev it. It's not allowed. No, it does not have a tachometer, though it has a temperature gauge and a fuel indicator. It's got a fuel tank right now, full fuel. Wow. It's got time. It's got 7 kilometers on the odo. It's completely digital. The price, again, I'm letting you know, it's 58,500 ex showroom right now for Delhi. No, I'm not gonna tell you the exhaust sound because we're not allowed to start it. But it is a decent sounding bike when it just came in. Lots of people walking in, so that's all about it. I can say right now. I will show you the front as well. That's the front. That's the headlamp with the DRL. Nope, it's not a metal body, it's a fiber body. It is a fiber body. Yeah, the whole scooter looks very skinny. If you notice, is it LED headlight? No, it's a halogen headlight, but it gets a LED DRL. Let me get to the seat. As I can get a chance, I'll show you the seat cushioning. By the time I can show you the underpinnings over here, and That's the seat storage, under seat storage, and that's pretty huge, I can say. That's very huge actually. That is an A4 size paper over here, which is pretty good. There's the chassis number and the charging socket and all the details. The external fuel cap, the 3D logo again. No, it's not, it hasn't got ABS. No scooter in India has got ABS yet. A full size helmet, no, I doubt a full size helmet will fit, because this seems a wide kind of under storage, but it won't fit a full size helmet right now. No, it hasn't got combi brake, or it hasn't got any ABS or anything like that, braking systems, but it's got a front pedal disc, which is a 220 mm pedal disc at front. So bhp and torque figures are like 9.4 PS at 7500 RPM and 10.5 newtons at 5500 RPM, which is pretty good for a scooter. And yeah, those chunky 12-inch tires look massively nice. I personally like the green color rather than the yellow, because this green is a little funkier. That yellow looks a little weird. So there's too many people. There's too many people around. Yeah, thank you, Arjun. Finally knew someone knows that I'm here. If you could go back to the live session, there was the whole specifications mentioned, and the curb weight is around 100 something, 110, around 110 kgs, and which is pretty good, I can say. Okay, I'll try to get it and show you the speedo once again, and that's the last thing I'll do. Yes, it has a special hook kind of a design, but does not feel like a hook. Not really an Aprilia competitor, because Aprilia is yet to launch the 125. Aprilia 150 is in another league right now, and I can say this is a good Honda competitor right now because of the features, and a good first. Like TVS has had it first in the market, and is gonna do well, really well. So all I can say is thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, and we'll get the first impression very soon in this month itself. And by the time, tune in, because a lot of Auto Expo updates are gonna come. So see you guys. Bye bye.